Alright, how's everyone doing today? My name is Dino Hunter, and welcome to episode 20 of Skyrim. In the last episode, we did the Thieves Guild quest, Dampened Spirits, where we took out a rival meadery for Maven Blackbriar. In this episode, I was going to continue this quest, but I think I want to do this one. Now we'll do the main quest, or the Thieves Guild main quest. What's up, Mercer?
Ah, there you are. I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Golden Glow Estate, but no one can identify that symbol.
Damn, that's rough. I found the same marking at Huntingbrew Meadery.
It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever.
I agree. You admire them?
They're well funded, and they've been able to avoid identification for years. I'm impressed it reached this point. Just don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly.
Yeah. Now how can we make them pay?
Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Godja lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gullumai. Slimy bastard.
Where do I begin?
Gullumai is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Golden Glow Estate and that he can finger our buyer.
Gross.
Get out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
Oh, I have questions. There he is. Brynjolf?
I can't believe Gullumai's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands.
Hey, I'm an
wrong.
Argonian.
He could scam a beggar out of his last septim, but he's no mastermind.
Think he'll give me trouble?
Trouble? Huh. He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met.
Besides
You have
me.
your work cut out for you.
So how do I get him to talk?
You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gullumai, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage.
What should I say? He's going to owe us for this betrayal.
Aye, he does indeed. And with his fingers in the East Empire Company's pie, we'll make good use of that debt. If I'm not being clear enough, that means we don't want him killed.
Okay.
For now, just keep on his tail and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot.
Ooh, there's a lot to ask. How is Gullumai an asset to the guild?
Gullumai works in the East Empire Company warehouse. He helps maintain all of the shipments of goods that goes in and out of Solitude. That means he has to pick the litter from some of the finest goods to grace Skyrim's shores. He isn't exactly in the guild, but he pays us a cut of all the stuff he lifts from the warehouse.
You think Gullumai will give me trouble?
There are thieves, and then there is Gullumai. No honor, no code at all. He'd shake your hand and stab you in the back at the same time. The cut he's supposed to provide the guild has dwindled as of late. He says pickings in the warehouse are slim, but I'm certain he's lying. Keep your eyes on him. He's quite crafty.
East Empire Company? Who are they?
A mercantile group that has established ports all over Tamriel. They pretty much dominate the whole shipping industry. The Emperor himself supposedly backs them, which means they have fairly unlimited resources, so don't get their feathers in a ruffle.
If I get information from Gullumai, what then?
Just head right back to the guild and get the information to Mercer. Nothing else is more important. If you discover Gullumai's holding out on us and has more loot stashed away than he claims, we'd find that information quite valuable as well.
Okay.
Good luck in
Cool.
Solitude. Keep Gullumai alive, but remind him who we are.
Will do. Oh, actually, this quest requires a lot of stealth. I don't think we're quite high enough for that yet, so I'm gonna do this one again. Like I said.
Come here a sec.
Come here a second. Oops, sorry. Seems a bit rude, isn't it? We should level up, yeah. Could save it, but nah. Ooh, one-handed. Yeah, that was probably an overdue pick right there. I mean, it has been a long time since I recorded. Gotta remember what I'm doing here. Oh, on that note, I'm sorry content hasn't been coming out as much as I was hoping. I've been super busy the last few weeks, so we'll see. Hopefully things get a little slower and I can actually make more content. Anyway, where are we going? Did I just go into someone's backyard instead of in their house? Ooh. Am I breaking into this person's house? Okay. Guess let's just go in. Every time. When I get real close to the end, I stop paying attention because I think I got it. Wonder where this person is. I know Fandel doesn't like it when you trespass, so I wonder how he'll do. Okay, they're asleep. Easy. Ooh, we gotta go fast. Did I wake them up? It's funny, I have 40 lockpicks and my lockpicking skill is 40. Good thing lockpicking magically stops time. The forged deed. Read the stranger's instructions. Should we read this too? It's worth 100. That's crazy. Oh, there we go. I love the text being over the first line, so I can't read what it says. You've made it this far, which proves you're ready for the real work. But first, let's go over why you're here. You may have heard the gray fox is dead. It's true. But the fox lives on in the one who wears the cowl. This job will tell me if that person is you. Who am I? It's not important. Just the stranger who wants to see the cowl passed on to someone who deserves it. As you might expect, the job won't be easy. It requires fast thinking and fast fingers. But get it done, and you'll be worthy of being the next gray fox. Take the forged deed in the strongbox and find a woman named Gisley in Solitude. On her should be the real document. You relieve her of this burden, then place the fake in Irikur's house. She'll think she misplaced it. When the job is done, find the barrel behind the winking skeever for further instructions. A stranger. Okay. Maybe we should read this journal. Okay, I've always despised my husband's charity, but at least it was just coin. Then he let that stranger into our home for dinner. He was an odd sort, prone to forgetfulness and a wandering eye. I wasn't sure if he was staring at my bosom. Is that bosom or bosom? I always wondered. Or the amulet around my neck. But stare he did. It wasn't entirely unwelcome. Okay, but I wasn't about to flirt in front of my husband. Besides, it turns out he wasn't staring at me at all. He actually wanted to know about the creepy doll behind me and asked if I was expecting. I told him I wasn't, and that doll was for was for one of Bully's charity cases. Irikur in Solitude asked us to take in a child for reasons that are beyond me. I told Bully I wanted nothing to do with the urchin, but my husband is stubborn when it comes to his bleeding heart. Luckily, a few days after the dinner, the boy just disappeared, and I know better than to care. That's... Hey, she does not seem like a very good person. I think we just trespassed, which is a crime, but I don't think, I think you get a little bit of a warning before they do that. Before they, call the guards on you. So, I think we're good. We don't have a bounty, so I don't see the problem. Here we are in Solitude. What time is it? 3 in the morning.
Feel free to make requests.
Okay.
I've got some salmon to sell.
People just getting off work now. It's 3:30 in the morning. What? That's crazy. Hey, what's up, fam?
You help me. You help people, right? That's what you do.
Okay.
Take pity on an old madman.
What do you need?
My master has abandoned me, abandoned his people, and nothing I say can change his mind. Now
Okay.
he refuses to even see me. He says I interrupt his vacation. It's been so many years. Won't you please help?
How can I find your master?
Last I saw him, he was visiting a friend in the Blue Palace. But no one as mundane as a Jarl. No, no. Such people are below him.
Oh.
No, he went into the forbidden wing of the palace to speak with an old friend. Said it had been ages since
Is this
they had last had
Wabbajack?
tea. Oh, and you'll need the hip bone. It's very important.
Yeah, I think this
no
is
entering
Wabbajack.
Pelagius's wing without that.
The Mind of Madness. I think this is where we get the Wabbajack. Why don't you leave your master?
Oh, you just don't understand. Without him, I am not free. Without him, I am doomed. All of his empire shall fall into chaos. Until next time.
Oh, wow. He really did a 180 there. Yeah, I think that is the Daedric quest. Where you meet a very interesting character. Not going to spoil it, but we'll do that eventually. Okay, we discover this. Now we go into this person's house. Ooh, a Thieves Guild symbol. Novice lock. Cheap. Again, I did it again. The novice lock gave me way more trouble than it should have. Okay, we could steal a ton of stuff, but I don't. Oop, that was dumb. I don't know the controls. It's 3 in the morning. He should be asleep, right? Where's my bow of shadows? There we go. Now I'm invisible. It's upstairs, another floor. Solitude has some pretty architecture. I think that's one thing Skyrim did so much better than almost any other game is the architecture. It's also unique. Okay. Quiet. Letter to Gilsey. Persuade or purchase the deed from Gilsey. Construction on the port east of Johanna has been approved and will begin once the transfer of land is official. The boy's consent should suffice, as the head of the Iceblade clan has long been absent and the mother has taken ill, per your brother's instructions. The deed is enclosed with this letter. Sending the boy to Riften before he's old enough to grasp what happened is a good idea. Not the orphanage, though. It's best he live in comfort, least he suspect our motives. Still, it's a dangerous gambit, made more complicated should the rightful heir return. Your brother would kill me for saying this, but if you have the chance, it may be worth selling the venture for the right price. This has been more trouble than it's worth. Signed, M. Okay, I don't think we can just talk to Gilsey, can we? Considering we are trespassing in his house? Maybe? Gilsey is, not a man. That is my mistake. Get out of here! Vandal!
Oh.
So I go back upstairs. See, why persuade or buy when you can just steal? People really sleep with the door open. Check the barrel for further instructions. Alright, off we go. Alright, oh, winking skewer, yes. Okay, so behind this. Inconspicuous barrel. Stranger's final instructions and 3 cabbages. Stranger's final instructions. You're good. You picked her pockets clean and made the switch. Now you'll need to put those skills to the test and more. In Silverdrift Lair is a tomb that houses an ancient Nord clan. Near a large chest is a corpse with a lantern. Its candle still burning. It holds a key. When you have the key, open the chest and you'll find a sword that can raise the dead. Whoa. You will find it and bring it to the grave of the Grey Fox in Riften. It's a small, unmarked headstone on the east side of the cemetery. Complete the task and maybe you'll even get to meet him, a stranger. This is some voodoo magic, bro. Where is this? What do you mean it doesn't show me on the map? Oh, that's so far away from everything we've been to. What's the closest? Probably the ritual stone here. Aw, Skyrim's so pretty. Now we do the long journey. Or... Oh, finally we're here. Okay, cool. What's up, guys? Are you guys friends? I'm gonna take that as a no. Okay, Fandle made it too. I don't know if I'll keep the footage in, but man, this dragon would not leave me alone. Bow of Shadows. How did that miss? Nice. Take him out. You're next, fam. Come on, please, please, please. Oh, yeah. Straight through the back. Nice. Nice, nice. Now we gotta clear this place out. Orcish arrows. Skyrim's door glitches are so funny. Skyrim's glitches are so charming too. It's kind of the it's nice. Like everyone makes fun of Skyrim's. What is that? Anyway, everyone makes fun of Skyrim's glitches for good reason, but they're actually kind of feel like home, you know? They're silly and they're goofy, but they're kind of funny. Iron helmet, sure. Ruined books are awful because you can't read them. Sucks. And in a game with so many cool books, it's just a shame. Anyway, I'm gonna trigger a trap any second now. Why are there all these dead bandits? What killed them? Probably, yeah, Draugr would be my guess. Why'd they do the kill animation? Probably because he detected me as I was doing that. Got both my arrows back at least. That's cool. Draugr just iced these bandits. They did not stand a chance. They didn't even make it very far in here. What if they'd set up shop and then the Draugr woke up, you know? So that's why they kind of got slaughtered at the entrance. Because it looks like they had a fairly established place. Quick save. Because in a game where they're unlimited, you might as well abuse it. Okay, hear a lot of movement. Yep. Nice. Sneak attacks are so satisfying. I love sneaking. In like every game I can, I do stealth. Just because I like stealth a lot. I think that's the only thing. So Dead Island 2, if you guys are watching that playlist or that series, which you should because it's awesome. I love it, but you can't stealth really, which is kind of sad. Words of philosophy. Cool, we'll read that at a later date because this episode's probably going to be long anyway. Okay, let's be sneaky here. An arrow drawn. No way, I hit him. Oh, I did. Nice. Calculated. Those are several traps that are gonna hurt. What are the odds? Ooh, he's got a lot of health. Oh. Ow. It's not very nice, bud. How did you run past that? Okay. Very, very minimal damage there. Okay, let's not trigger this. Fandle's gonna trigger it anyway, so Might as well. Oh, he didn't. This looks like a trap. Especially because there's a skeleton. Yeah. Skeleton. And then a helmet. Yeeted, my boy. This looks... What is this guy doing? Stand still. Okay, I got him. I am such a bad shot in every game that requires aiming. Yeah, the bandits were pretty far in here before these Draugr came back, is my guess. Is there a trap on this? Ooh, lots of stuff. Why would I unlock this door other than for XP? Is there anything back here? Yeah, I don't know if that was worth it. Yes, XP is XP, right? So get out of the way. So might as well unlock everything. Ooh, good thing I didn't run forward there. Yikes. Ancient Nords really didn't want people disturbing them. Which is understandable. I went for the wrong one. The one with the most health. I didn't use my sneak bonus on. Man, he shot through. Didn't even go through the leg, and he still got the kill. It's fine. I'm fine. It's okay. See, look, my shot. That was a kill shot. Okay? Take notes, fam. Famendel, or whatever your name is. Just realized we haven't saved in a little bit. Let me scratch my head. Up we go. We're here, blades. Thought I saw movement. Was I mistaken? No, I was not. No sneak attack? I feel like the stealth is really glitchy for some reason, you know? It seems like almost nothing counts as a sneak attack. Lots of stuff that is very obviously sneaking. Geralt of Rivia. Looks like she was sleeping. Probably hungover too. And they came back and just took her out. Thief. Cool, because I'm stealing it. We're gonna collect as many skulls as possible. We could take a nap. We have not slept many hours, so that would not be a bad idea. Heh. Oh yeah. Like, I know it doesn't matter if you hit like vital areas on the Draugr or on any enemy, but it's more fun to roleplay trying to actually hit vital spots on them, you know? Aiming for organs and stuff. It's more fun that way. This looks sketchy. They're right in there. I can hear them. That's probably a Draugr Death Lord. Was he gonna get taken out by the fire?
Hey, be careful.
Dang it, Fandel. Let's get out of here. Maybe cowardly, but it's probably our only way to effectively take that guy out. Okay. Rinse and repeat. Where'd he go? What if I can get 2 shots off before? Yep, got 2. Now we go. Maybe I got greedy there. Yeah, he found our follower. I did get greedy. Sneak increased to 44. You ho! Did I just take out my follower? I think I did. Vandal! You idiot! Here we go again. Oh, all the way back here. Okay, we're back. I'm gonna make a save here. I also equipped ebony arrows this time just to do the most damage with our shots here. Get out of the way, bud. I will take you out again. Don't think I won't. Like, I know that was my fault, but I'm gonna blame our follower for that. Oh, that was so funny. That was so funny. Fendel was probably like, it's a good thing I have such a good friend having my back here. And then I just straight up stealth killed him. You gotta be... I did not do that again. Okay? I didn't. You're imagining things.
Oh.
Okay, now get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Let's not run far away. Let me hide. His hitbox must be insane, right? Because that missed him. Twice. I am the worst Skyrim player ever. Ever. That's so funny. Get out of the way. I'll do it again. I'll do it a third time, but get out. Okay, you better not walk in front of me.
Is that the best you can do?
Wonder if I hit his hammer. Does that count as him? Okay, I'm not gonna... There's no way. There's no way that hit him. What? What? Dino Hunter, play that back. That did not hit him. Okay, I'm not gonna...
That just makes no fucking sense. I mean, it's just bullshit.
I refuse to believe that last one hit him. There's just no way. This has to be a glitch. Don't you dare steal this kill from me. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it before he did. The amount that took way more effort than it should have. Okay, yeah, we're doing an actual save after that. Nope, not dealing with that again. Also, it sounds like there's a word of power in here. Hear more footsteps. What if that wasn't the last? Yeah, it wasn't the last one. How did you? You did not hear me. Do not lie. He's almost dead. And I had the kill stolen by the person, I will remind you, who I reloaded the game, what, 3 times to save the life of? Ungrateful. Ungrateful. Supple ancient Nordfall. Huh, okay. Where does Body go? I'm not taking that book because that's gonna do something. Very high chance there's a pressure plate kind of thing going on. Search this skeleton. Skeletons always have gold on them, which doesn't really make sense because where are they keeping it? But hey, who am I to question? That's the trap he triggered. Oh, this guy thought he was the Dragonborn. Trust me, you're not that guy, pal. Weapon disarm. Cool, a not great shot. But I guess it's probably good. I just have never really used it. Nice shot, bud. I see why you have died several times this episode. Oh, here's where this guy went. Okay, what am I here for? The lantern, right? Where is that? Oh, there it is, yeah. Okay, it's in here. We need the key from the something for the chest. Key is... Oh, where was the key at? Let's read the thing again. Near a large chest is a corpse with a lantern. Its candle still burning. It holds a key. So near the chest. Is this the chest they're talking about? Might not be. Oh, this thing! Kinda don't want to take it, but... Alright, you guys ready for this? Meme.
A new hand touches the beacon.
What?
Listen, hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy.
Okay.
Return my beacon to Mount Kilcreath, and I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
Okay, sounds good. Random voice in my head. That is a Daedric quest right there. That is also, if you guys know Skyrim, a very big meme. Is that right there? What did I miss it? What? Okay, I think where we're supposed to go. I did some looting. Also, I wanted to turn this, but I don't know how. Oh, it was telling Icy. I just had to click the one with the whale. Duh. Cool. Anyway, spiders, probably. I would assume spiders. Ooh. Nice. See, the stealth thing isn't working. I don't know why it's not registering stealth attacks. Get out of the way. There we go, I did that time. Oh, I shot him through the arm. That wouldn't have killed him. Ooh. Oops, didn't mean to pick that up, but it's too late now. Empty wine bottle, empty wine bottle. I think you can fill those up somewhere. In the Hearthfire DLC, I believe? Could be wrong. But, free wine, if that's true. So this requires a key. The key is in a corpse near it with a lantern with a candle still burning. Could just pick that open, but that kind of defeats the whole puzzle. Not really a puzzle, but... Stay hidden. Stay hidden. Taken out. Shot that dude through his like hips. On, like both sides of his pelvis too. Probably didn't feel great. And these guys got absolutely hammered. I don't think we've seen this many empty wine bottles before. Or wine bottles, for that matter. These guys, wow. They partied. Okay, I wonder... Ooh, look at this. Corpse with the lantern still lit. And to make it easier, they put those for me to make it really tough to miss. Screen shook there, that was weird. Oh, this is gonna be tough. That was actually not too bad. Ooh, there was a lot of gold in there. That was very much worth it. Should I get... I should get the stuff first. I feel like that is a good use of our time. Boom. Sword of Clan Ice Blade. What was that book? Oop. Oh, we already have that. What was that called? The sword... Yeah. To my descendants, the ancestral sword of Clan Iceblade has an enchantment that dulls the blade for anyone save those descended from our bloodline. It serves as definitive proof of one's ancestry above all the other clans. From the real homie. The OG. And what was that called? Zero damage. Oh, okay. So it's really just for his descendants. That's really cool, actually. I don't think they needed to put these there. I should have, like, by reading the note, I should have been able to piece that together, you know? This episode's gonna be so long. Maybe not. Okay, off camera. I'll probably cut that out. Just did a little looting, because I don't want this episode to be too long. But I want you guys to get closure before we finish the quest. And I guess now we just go back to Riften. Okay, here we are in Riften. So, look at this, a stranger's journal. The curse of the gray cowl is said to strip you of your identity, wiping you of all recorded history. But the curse was broken long ago. The truth is, it wasn't Nocturnal that robbed me of my life. It was my selfishness. I wore the cowl out of pure greed. I left my family because I loved only myself. Then my sister passed, leaving her son an orphan, the last of the Ice Blades, heir to a fortune, an easy prey for the wolves. With the boy in danger, it's time I take responsibility as head of this clan. But if I'm to be his father, I have to stop being a stranger. I must pass the cowl on to another, and in doing so, the gray fox must die. Until then, I come back to this grave every night bringing flowers to ask my sister for forgiveness.
You've done well.
Hey! Ooh, okay. These are very interesting dialogue options. Gray Fox, it's an honor to meet you, sir.
My joy knows no bounds. Here, a little payment for your troubles. I trust we'll never need to speak of this again to anyone.
Sounds good, yeah. The Gray Fox was Ice Blade? What? Let's check out the Gray Cowl of Nocturne, is that what it's called? Yes. Sneaky is 25% better. Carrying capacity increased by 50 points. Nearby living creatures but not undead, machines or danger can see through walls. Turns guards hostile though. That's right, it did something similar in Oblivion, didn't it? Anyway, that was awesome. So I think I'm going to end this episode here. And the next episode will probably... Oh, I wonder if we should return the beacon. Oh, where does this at, actually? Maybe we'll do that. You'll just have to see. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you next time.